Hey guys, so I want to bring a little message today because you've probably all seen this. People beating themselves up on Facebook or social media about they've had a bad day dieting or they've had a bad training session. Basically you see someone on a Friday night, oh I've given in, I've just ordered this Domino's. Then it rolls into Saturday, turns into a crap day diet-wise, Sunday turns into a crap day diet-wise, and then Monday we start again. First thing, stop beating yourself up about it. Stop stressing, stop worrying, because there's nothing you can do about it after it's happened. Stressing and worrying won't help in any way. In fact, it'll make it worse. So anything that's already happened, or anything you have no control over, stop worrying and stressing about it. Obviously that pizza on a Friday night, you do have some control over it, but once it's happened, acknowledge it and we move on. Yeah, I don't just say move on and kind of do the same the next week. You acknowledge it, and then we're going to look at why it happened, and then you're going to look at how to deal with that and how to prevent it happening again. So I've got a little bit of a story, a couple of people might already know this. My kind of treat food, or my, let's say, bad food that I'll turn to is carrot cake. I've got an emotional connection to it as well. If I'm feeling down, I'll have a bit of carrot cake. If I'm feeling happy and I want to celebrate, I have a bit of carrot cake. That used to happen all the time. I've learned to control that a lot. But the first thing was understand. I had to understand myself why it was actually happening. The reason it happens, and the way when I looked at it in a little bit more detail, the reason it was happening is because I had this emotional connection, and I always still go back to it. It's still always in the back of my head. It reminds us of my childhood. When I was younger, me and my nana used to make carrot cake. We used to use that lovely little B-row book and make carrot cake on a weekend. So I still have that emotional connection to it, as well as it tasting pretty fantastic. So the first thing for me was understanding why it was happening, which that was the reason. I had this emotional connection. The next thing was, how can I prevent it? Or how could I kind of limit the times that it actually happens, or limit the amount of carrot cake that I'm eating? First big thing was never buy it in my weekly shop. So I won't buy carrot cake when I'm doing my weekly shop, because if I buy carrot cake, within a day the whole cake's gone. And I know that myself, so it doesn't happen. The only time I actually have it is when I'm out having a coffee or something like that, which is on rare occasions. So that's how I learned to deal with it. I don't buy it, so it's never in the house right in front of us. I've learned to kind of deal with my emotional connection, my emotional side of it, and I understand every time I'm down and every time I'm happy. It doesn't have to be celebrated with food. Yeah, there's other ways you can celebrate stuff. Go and buy yourself a new pair of trainers, go and treat yourself to a massage or a spa day, or all them things are going to make you feel better, and you can use them to celebrate as well. It doesn't have to be food. So that's all you have to do. Stop beating yourself up, acknowledge the fact it's happened, move on and get back on plan the next day. Look at why it happened and how you can prevent it happening next time. And that's it. Thanks for watching.